Hello friends, welcome to my channel. And in this video I'm going to talk about high availability, and then I'm going to talk about high availability modes, and then we will configure HA in FortiGate environment, and then finally we can verify the connection. So in this video I have set up a simple lab topology, and we have already configured this in our previous video, adding VLANs to FortiGate and configuring all those uh, Cisco switches to enable the connection. So these all are addressed in my previous video. So I recommend you to go and watch the previous video uh, here, so you don't miss the configurations. And in this video I'm only gonna configure HA and verify the connection after configuring. So I highly recommend you to uh, follow my video series, so you will not gonna miss anything. And before I start the video, I recommend you to and request you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon as well, so you don't miss any video of me. Thank you. Okay guys, so what is high availability? So high availability means that making sure in an organization or on a network that the network connectivity is available in the most times, right? So HA means that we are ensuring that the connectivity between devices and connectivity between outside world and the local area network having the most time. So let's think this is not there now. Okay, let's think this is our one and only firewall, and this is our core switch as in the previous topology. So uh, if this PC wants to talk with the internet, right? So this PC wants to go like this, and here and here, and it has to come again from this path. So what if this firewall goes down? I mean, for any reason, okay, this firewall goes down, then the connection will be interrupted, right? So because of that, in high availability, what we do is that uh, we just add another firewall to the network. Okay, so what will be happen is now when we add another firewall, okay, when we add another firewall like this to our network, so this both firewalls will be uh, act as uh, a path to the internet, okay, or the inter-VLAN routing, okay. So when both firewalls are added to the network, it will give uh, a extra path to communicate and the connection to be happen. So there are two HA modes, okay. There are two HA modes. One is active active, okay. Second one is active passive. So these are the two HA modes, high availability modes. So in active, both firewalls working as active. So if this PC wants to connect with the internet, right? It here goes like in this path, and it comes in this path, right? If this firewall goes down, it comes with this path. It doesn't matter, right? And if this firewall goes down, it comes with this path. It doesn't matter. So this is the active mode in high availability, right? But in active mode, the configuration will be bit complex, right? It will be a bit complex. So in most cases, in most organizations, what they implement is active passive mode. So in active passive mode, that one firewall will be the primary, okay, primary, and one firewall will be secondary. Okay, in that case, let's say this firewall is our primary firewall. Okay, so in that case, let's say this PC wants to connect with the internet, and path and its traffic comes in this path again, and this is the connection will be happening. But in some case, this firewall goes down, and this firewall comes to play, and this firewall becomes the active one or the primary one, and connection will all be continue as it is. So this is the concept in active passive one. So I will now talk about these links. Okay. Okay, so now we can see these two firewalls are connected to our core switch, right? Okay, and to link this and to configure high availability, we have uh, established two links between firewalls. So this one link we call it as sync link, okay, and the other link we call this as heartbeat link, okay. Okay, so one link is sync, one link is heartbeat. So what sync link does is it syncs all the configurations and all the sessions that is happening in the primary firewall to the secondary firewall. So as an example, so if this PC is connecting to this uh, internet, and this connection is happening, and once this primary firewall goes down, uh, it's okay because it's already this connection, this TCP connection is synced to this firewall. Because of that, even if this firewall has gone down, it can establish the same connection via the secondary firewall and enable the connection without any disruption. So that is what the sync link does. So what is heartbeat link? So heartbeat link does is it frequently uh, get the status of the primary link uh, to the secondary link. So it ensures that whether the primary link is up or not. Okay, so heartbeat link frequently get the status of the primary firewall. So soon after it get the status that primary firewall has went down, and then soon after it get that status, this becomes the primary one. So that is the job of the heartbeat link. So that is why we enable or we established two connections from primary to secondary firewall, and when configuring high availability. So that is the main idea. So I hope you understand the main idea of high availability, right? Okay, now let's go to the next section, which is let's configure high availability in FortiGate environment. Okay, so let's go to our configurations. So as I said in the previous video, I have configured this FortiGate to enable the connections, right? Before I go into those, I will show you a quick view of the configurations. So here port 2 has configured as sub interfaces as VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, and then we have created firewall policies to enable the connection from inter VLAN routing and also to the internet, right? And we have also configured our static route to enable the connection. So if we go to here and test the connection, so I open up the PC1 and I type show IP. What's the IP? Okay, it has got 10.10.10.100 IP address, which is in the VLAN 10 subnet, and let's try to ping Google. Okay, you can see this PC can communicate with the outside the internet, right? Okay, so I will close this up, and now we have configured this firewall, right? So now our goal is to add this firewall as the redundant firewall and enable HA in this network, right? So I haven't configured this yet. This firewall is a newly added firewall, and let's now open this one. Okay, so it just started. Let's put admin, and there's no password, and we have to enter a new password. Okay, okay, so we have logged into our second firewall we just added. Then let's configure our interface first. So here we have connected port 2, which is the port 1 in FortiGate, right? I discussed that why port 1 in FortiGate become port 2 in EVNG in the last video. Okay, so let's configure port 1 and give a IP address. Config system interface, edit port 1. Oh, sorry, and set. Let's give the IP address of 135 to this. Okay. Then we are allowing access to HTTP, HTTPS, SSH, ping, and also FortiGate management. Okay. We just configured our port 1 to enable access to via GUI. So we can just close this off, and let's go to and type 135. Okay, now we are logging into the GUI of second firewall. Okay, okay, so we just logged into our second firewall, right? And let's go to our first firewall. Let's log in again. Okay, so here now let's configure high availability, right? So we want this firewall to be master and this firewall to be the slave, okay, or primary or secondary. Okay, so let's first we can just rename this to better identification, right? I mean, you can just skip this part as well, but I'm just, so I rename this as FortiGate master. Okay, and then go to HA, and here you can see mode is standalone, and we need to we are configuring active passive as I said earlier. So select active passive, and here this is an important part because device priority means the value which is higher will be the primary firewall, right? So I just put this as 250. Okay, and group ID you can put one, and I put this as HA password. You can give a password, and here just add the ports that we should configure as a sync link and the heartbeat link. So here port 4 and port 1, right? Port 4 means port 3, and port 1 means management. So I add both. Okay, and here give the heartbeat interface priority as 50. Okay, so we just configured our primary firewall, right? So then hit OK, and we can go to the second firewall and just go to system, and then we can rename this as well as slave and hit OK. So we just renamed it, and we can here also go to active passive, and here put a priority number which is less than 250. I give like 50. Okay, here give this same group ID and same group name, and same password you given to the previous one, and here also the same ports, right? And here same thing. And also another thing that we should be aware, that when configuring this HA, right, you need to aware of these things. We have to have same model of FortiGate firewalls if we wanna configure high availability, and also this same model firewall should be in same OS or the firmware version, right? So that thing is we have to be aware when configuring high availability. And now you can see this is synchronized, and this is still loading. Okay, we can refresh this, and you can see the secondary firewall has uh, shown here, and it identified, but it is not synchronized yet, right? So it will take some time to uh, make the connection. Let's just refresh it. Okay, so now we can see both firewalls are synced each other. uh, okay, so now we can check if it is uh, properly configured and our connection is uh, remain when one firewall goes down. Okay, so to check, let's start this PC3, and I enable DHCP to get an IP, and we will check all the connections here. Okay, okay, so here we can see it got VLAN 10.1.0.1 IP address, right? And then now let's see if we can talk to the internet. Okay, okay, now we can see it is reachable, right? So now the connection happens from this firewall, which is the primary. Now let's uh, okay, so here you can see uh, this goes on, and now I to check and verify the connection. If the active firewall goes to uh, if active firewall goes down, this slave firewall will be get active or not. Now let's stop this. Okay, and here I just stop this fun, and you can see still we can see for a moment it was unreachable, and then it became reachable. And if we go to here, and we can, if we refresh this and just logged in, you can see we logged in, and the FG slave, which is this secondary firewall, become primary, right? And if we just start this again, okay, I started that again, and our ping is still going on. Okay, now let's see whether when this firewall goes down and this firewall will be active. Okay, so let's stop this one, and here you can see it drops the connection for a moment, and then again this becomes the primary one. So so this is actually high availability, and we configured uh, in FortiGate environment how the HA, and also we verified the connection. So I hope you learned something from this video, and and I request you to subscribe to my channel if you learned anything, and if this video helps you in your career. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Thank you, guys.